Every year I make a road trip up to New Westminster in Canada where I attend the Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo. I was a special guest and it was huge this year. Check out the line it wrapped around the building and I have an absolute blast. So this year's show was amazing, had a lot of connections with fans and friends, and you know what? This is a video for people just curious. What is retro gaming look like in Canada? This is just one event. There's several video game stores. A lot of the video game stores in the area attend this show and vend. And this is about the 10th physical year that I've gone to this show over the years. There was a virtual meetup during COVID, but yeah, I've been to like all of them. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm really excited about just attending this and showing you the amazing games and game selection at this event. It's just fantastic, and I just wanted to show the line here and the many awesome people that attend. Yeah, it's at the Anvil Center every year. Kind of looks like a sandcrawler from Star Wars, to be honest. It's pretty awesome. But inside, the setup was great. It was spacious, friendly vendors, lots of different selections, everything from Atari, Nintendo, Xbox, PSP. There was a lot of PSP games there, great selection. PlayStation 4, there was some modern stuff there if you're looking for Switch, but yeah, great selection. Lots of N64 import, and this gentleman here specialized in that. There was a couple vendors with some amazing setup, and so JNC Retro show you later kind of what he gave me, which was awesome. But as you can see here, it was a great selection of games. You can slow down this video if you want to see kind of a slowdown of kind of exactly all the games. Lots of Sega Genesis and Mega Drive, GameCube, Wii U, you name it, it was there. And just it was great to reconnect with friends. I just wanted to show kind of an overview of the vendor hall. And there was artists there, but there was a lot of game vendors. It was mostly predominantly games, lots of Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and Game Deals was offering their mega sale at the end. There was a ColecoVision there. It was nice to see that. And television, there was some toys. So if you're into toys, some cards, if you're into collectible cards, but it was mostly a game show. But there was some old stuff there as well, plushies, hats, art. You know what? There was something for everybody. Saw a great selection. Well, here's Game Deal's annual kind of craziness. And so at the end of the expo, they were like filling up a box for $20. It was like literally like 20 cents a game at the end. And so PlayStation 2, look at that selection. There was some really good deals there. And there was a lot of people really enjoying this. I'm going to show that a little bit later in the video. But yeah, I got to meet Happy Console Gamer, who was attending this year, and I have to show this amazing classic computer setup. And every year at this show, there's an amazing classic computer setup. This was on the 4th floor. Not in the video was the 3rd floor, which is a great setup for just if you want to play video games on consoles. And they also had an esports site where they were offering Smash tournaments and more. And so you name it, it was there. But I just wanted to show this. This is rarely often overlooked at a lot of conventions and something that I'm into. And just wanted to see these classic computers from a computer club in the area. And just some really sweet stuff and explaining kind of what you're looking at, which I think is important, because sometimes you look at electronics, you're like, what is this? Why is this important? And it was really nice. It was a nice setup for a day show. Lots of things where people could just come up and play. Absolutely fantastic. And these are the things that are less seen. So I wanted to show that in this video. And a lot of times in previous videos, I haven't done a good job showing the classic computer setup. So I really wanted to do that this year and show kind of where they were set up. They were set up on the vendor floor where I was going to speak and going to show the people that attended that, and want to say thank you to anybody that came up and talked to me, and just thank you for anybody viewing this video. If you like what you see, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell, as I'm uploading videos every week. I enjoy doing these types of videos. I enjoy attending shows such as this. and I attend about 10 shows a year. So I definitely am always looking for new shows to attend if I can fit it into my schedule. And I do love just video games in general and talking games. And that's what I got to do all weekend. And it was fantastic. It's nice to see the Amiga CD32 there. And a nice Amiga setup there as well. And just moving forward. Yeah, moving forward, Vectrex. And so many things to look at and play. There was something for everybody. So I want to definitely tell people this is not just an experience to purchase things. There was live music being played there as well from several indie music bands, including the Wavebirds. Want to mention them. Got to talk to a few band members after the show, and it was great to connect with them and kind of see why they were getting into the music scene. Awesome shirt here from this gentleman. I love Spaceballs. Do you remember that movie? This was someone doing cosplay and looked fantastic. Very cool. But yeah, this vendor here had some crazy awesome classic stuff. Games R Us. And they typically attend every year and had a nice setup. And they had some really sweet classic computer stuff as well as ColecoVision. Check that out. Starplex controller. That's really hard to find in box. Really nice shape too. Wanted to show that in the video. That's an oddity. Microvision. They had a Leisure Vision as well as some other things that you rarely don't see. So it was really, really sweet to see that in person. TurboGrafx there, Mega Drive, Master System, you name it, Dreamcast, Nintendo. List goes on and on. But he had a really nice setup there. It was really friendly, and he did give me a Pickaxe Pete, and that's a Canadian version, which has dual language manuals, French and English, and just awesome. Really nice shape. The case wasn't cracked at all either, so I'm very grateful for that. And it had an original price sticker on it. So I was on floor 4 doing my panel, and it was great to connect with fans and talk about YouTube and things. People are so nice. Show floor is super packed. I'm so excited about being here. Just got done with my panel. Let's take a look and see what we can find. I shot a lot of my footage before people were attending because midday it started to get really busy as the huge line was able to come in. The temperature was perfect, by the way. It was about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And you know what? Just going around, seeing everybody picking things up and purchasing things from their childhood memories. There was something there for everybody. Definitely have to show the game deals set up here because at the end of the show, this was just swamped. And I saw people just taking away boxes of classic games, Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, you name it. And as always, when I attend shows, I do bring my homebrew games where people can pick them up, offer them in physical and digital. I make them in very small batches, and I had a little setup there where people could just come up and talk. Check it out. Saw this Wonder Swan there. That's kind of an oddity, especially here in the States. Also saw an original N-Gage. Side talking, yeah. And it was in really nice shape too. Those are harder to get, and wanted to show that in this video. That was kind of a sweet thing that a vendor was offering. Also, this Mega Collector allowed me to take pictures of this as a Shantae prototype. It's legit. It's from a Mega Collector, and I was grateful for that to be seen. Ran into Scott. Scott's a fan and a friend. Thank you, Scott. The staff were amazing. Look at that positivity there. A+. Have to show game deals. Game deals and Brian run the show and his staff, and it's an amazing show. They offer a discount on the day of the event, and the store is open, which is kind of rare. And the store is packed full of oddities and collectibles, everything from Neo Geo, N64, import, lots of Neo Geo stuff there. I showed some of this last year. They still had some in stock. Systems, consoles, oddities. I picked up a few things. I'll definitely show that in the pickups. Look at that. Neo Geo CD, 3DO. They had some really nice box 3DO games. I almost picked up that Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. They had classic computer stuff, lots of N-Gage stuff, and they had a sale too. And definitely was seeing a lot of people take advantage of that, which was awesome. Really friendly staff. Local bar, the Met, had a couple pins to play, as well as that arcade machine. And I definitely ate well up in Canada. I ate some pizza there, which was really tasty. The food up in Canada is fantastic. I went to Angelina's, where I had breakfast twice, and also went out with Brian to the Dutch and had our kind of traditional breakfast there, and got some Canadian snack food and enjoyed that. Didn't last too long. Here's my pickups. Got a Wild Gunman Famicom boxed pistol and holster with belt. Pretty awesome. Got that from J&C Retro. Game Deals hooked me up with a Halo 2 promotional hat and got one for a friend. Here's some of the other oddities. The creator of Witch and Whiz for the NES Limited Run hooked me up with that, and some other things, including a Turbo Maze Man for Commodore 64. Super hard to get, and got that at Game Deals. Also, huge thank you to Brian and staff and everybody involved with the expo. I had an amazing time, and I'm coming back next year. So I hope this informs you on kind of what you can find across the border in Canada, and thank you for coming and watching this video. If you like what you see, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell, as I'm uploading videos every week. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. This is the Immortal John Hancock, and you take care.